In the 757 Life Church world, the people are informed by two separate yet equally important ways. By emails that rarely get looked at and replied to like the ones office manager Michelle sends out, and by videos that are shown in church during the 9:30 and 11 a.m. services. This is the latter.
I was asked a couple questions about a week ago that I think my answer kind of messed with a guy. The first question this friend asked me, he said, "Isn't the grace message, the radical grace message, dangerous?" And I said, yes, it is dangerous. In fact, it's so dangerous, if you're not careful, it'll set you free from not only the world and its traps, but also from religion. And that's pretty dangerous. But I went on to say, what about grace isn't radical? I mean, the whole thing is radical. God so loved the world that he gave. That's pretty radical. Scripture also tells us that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. What isn't radical about that? And also, it says that in God, who's rich in mercy, he seated us with Christ in the heavenly realms. We're seated with Christ in the heavenly realms right now spiritually. That is so crazy radical. Yeah, the radical grace message is dangerous, because it'll change us. It'll change everybody. I love it. Radical grace. The other question that I was asked was this, and really well intended, but he said, well, isn't it wise then to remember that we're still sinners? And I said, no, it's not. I'm not a sinner. I used to be a sinner, but I'm not a sinner now. I'm a child of God. It says that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us, and God raised us up with him and seated us in the heavenly realms. We're not sinners any longer. We're children of God. We're joint heirs to the throne. I mean, that's amazing. What we really need to do is this. We need to have a throne mentality. I talked about it last week. A throne mentality. Remembering that God has raised us up. We are children of God. We should think like children of God. Not thinking like sinners. When we think like sinners, then we're tempted to act like sinners. We're not sinners. We're children of God. And if we think like children of God, we'll think and know that God will come through in every situation, and we're more than conquerors of everything in the world. Man, I like thinking that way. And if we really capture all of our thoughts, we're going to really keep that message in our mind every day through every situation, and we will win. And people will see that, and their lives will be changed. And that is dangerous for the world. We hope to see you Sunday morning, 757 Life Church, 9:30 and 11. God bless you. Remember, God does love you, and so do I. See you Sunday morning. You know, of course, I meant take captive, not take capture. Stop. Clear that up.